Are Malaysians bloodthirsty? Are they sadists and amoral voyeurs who crave to see a man whipped in public for committing a form of adultery? It would appear so, with the police limiting the crowd size to 70 and banning all electronic and telecommunications devices so as to prevent any recording of the Islamic punishment. Only 70 people will be allowed into the area where the caning is to take place. I urge everyone to respect the law and avoid causing disturbances, Kuala Terengganu Police Chief Azli Noor said in a statement. Those who fail to jostle for the limited number of prime-time seats will be thrown out of the mosque after completing their Friday prayers, warned Azli. Blowing with the pass wind and giving in to peer pressure? Effendi Awang, 42, will become the first individual in Malaysia's eastern coastal state of Terengganu to be publicly caned. He will be given 6 strokes of the cane on Friday after the Muslim Sharia court found him guilty of khalwat, or being found in close proximity with a woman who is not his legal wife. The rather backward and semi-rural Terengganu state, despite its massive oil wealth, is governed by the PAS Party, a Muslim-centric opposition party led by influential hardline preacher Hadi Awang. The party is now the country's biggest Malay political party after winning 49 of the federal parliament's 222 seats. Despite being seen as rather extremist in its policies and politics, few Malay leaders can afford to stand up to it without risking a fallout with the Malay electorate, which is the biggest in the country of over 33 million people. PAS also control 3 other states in West Malaysia, namely Kelantan, Kedah and Perlis. Obviously, Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim has tried to dodge the issue. He is seen as fearing to offend PAS supporters and add to his perceived image of being a blow-with-the-wind Muslim. Other rights groups and activists including the G25 have been less fearful, lambasting PAS for violating both federal and Sharia court laws. According to G25, the decision to hold the whipping in a mosque especially after Friday prayers was aimed at creating maximum publicity and humiliation for Effendi, while bolstering PAS credentials as a no-nonsense party that would stand up for Islamic values, come rain or shine. But what about Islam's well-known values of fairness and compassion? Earlier today, a PAS youth leader Nazrul Nazir defended the planned public whipping, saying it is intended to educate society and prevent moral decay. He also said all aspects of Effendi's health, safety and dignity would be safeguarded according to the standard operating procedures issued by the Sharia Judicial Department. Public execution of the punishment also aligns with the Islamic principles of al-Zajr and al-Tadib, which is Arabic for prevention and education, Nazrul wrote in a statement to defend the violent act. This is intended to help society realize the severe consequences of sinful actions, while also discouraging others from committing the same offenses, Nazrul added. No reprieve seen for Effendi, no reforms from Anwar. Agree or not, the die is cast for Effendi. He will have to take the 6 strokes of whipping. At the very lowest level, it is perceived as politically aimed to add another layer of glory to PAS' image as the #1 Muslim party in the country as well as the final arbiter of Islamic matters in Malaysia. No one foresees any reversal from PAS. And no one expects Effendi, who works as a carpenter, to get much sympathy from his fellow Muslims in the state. Instead, there seems to be a clamor to be among the lucky 70 who will get ringside seats. About 40 police officers and personnel will be deployed to ensure security during the caning, warn the cops. Don't expect any boycott from the more moderate Muslims in Terengganu or any of the other PAS states. It's peer pressure and no one dares to be seen as being un-Islamic by disobeying PAS. And this includes the reformist Anwar. Where are his reforms now for a more civilized and progressive society? A political watcher told PoliticsNow Malaysia.